I'm drunk wicked.
Oh,
Excellent.
attaboy.
Come here, sissy.
Back to cookie cutter classes for these teams. Pokey's been playing some sniper these LAN finals as well, and has been doing a pretty good job. I'd say that he's kind of one of the standout players of this tournament who's doing maybe better than expected. But he's certainly showing off his skills. Another double jump here by the Complexity soldier, Jaeger, but no health by the time he lands, and he just got put down. And Complexity's still kind of waiting for their Uber, so they were just kind of trying to taunt things in. But O-Played and Seagull coming in and tearing things up. They get Pure and Solid Snake before going down. Big change of pace for Complexity. All of a sudden, they're 4 down. But both scouts are on the point. They're going for a back cap, and Blight is going to be forced to come back and defend this. I thought maybe they could just stack the point. They're actually using the Uber here, and O-Played taking out both the scouts. A little bit easier to combat Carnage and Anime Man when you're invulnerable. You know, maybe a soft Uber. Now they've lost their advantage into pushing on last. But, well, Complexity now putting up a pretty fierce defensive Spire. But O-Played coming in here. 1 shot on Jaeger puts him down, and 2 shots finishing Pure off. Getting caught up here by Carnage, though, with Solid Snake and other players rallying around him to take him out. And surprisingly, Complexity's holding on to Spire here. I really thought Blight was going to take that. But I guess they just didn't finish off the cap, or kind of were a little afraid and backed up. It's always the right thing to do. You know, you got to protect that Uber charge. But definitely very surprising that they lost mid there. Nice for Carnage trying to get inside, but Blight just kind of shutting him down, stopping his forward momentum and picking him out of the air. They almost have their Uber. Let's see if they move with it. They should realize that they took Pure out and will have a good Uber advantage here. Looks like they're a little indecisive over which way they're heading, though. Seagull doing some work in the house. Gets Jaeger and Anime Man before getting taken out. And here's the Uber coming in. Demo Man and the other soldier, Sequel, jumping forward. No damage yet, though. Looks like 3 are down for Complexity. Carnage getting a snipe from the valley. Takes out O-Played. See if you can get anybody else here. Nothing yet. They do get the cap on midpoint. Most of Complexity's numbers are up, and they almost have their Uber. You see by the overheals that Pure is with Relic. But Solid Snake and Jaeger must be getting into position. Blight's medic is inside the house. Seagull here as he comes around. Anime Man almost catches him off guard, but nice crisp rocket by Seagull. Now he's putting pressure on the combo and Solid Snake, but gets pushed back and he gets taken out. Looks like there's somebody else back there at choke helping him out. No credit for him, though. Both solis for Complexity. Complexity kind of took their time a little bit there. Didn't really get a chance to use their Uber advantage, but still a nice cautious push from them, and it's working out. They're pushing the Blight team back. A lot of damage, but no kills until then. Solid Snake finally taking somebody out as Sequel drops to Sticky around the corner. You really see these skilled players, you know, working that splash damage of the Stickies and the rocket launchers to, you know, tag people as they run away from the corners. Great flank by Jaeger. They're coming out of Valley completely unnoticed and just jumping right on Grieve, taking him out. It's a big loss. You see Blight's running a sniper right now with the scout, so maybe in the confusion of the class switching, they stopped watching the Valley. Always very important to keep an eye on that. Falling back all the way back to last. We'll see if Pokey switches to Engineer, if he's just going to Closet. Looks like he is going to stay Sniper. Pressure from the bottom here. Solid Snake on regular Stickies. Looks like they're going to start coming in here. There's the Uber, not flashed on Solid Snake yet, no need to. And he picks up 3 kills, Sequel, Grieve, and Pokey. A lot of pressure here. O-Played, though, sneaking behind everybody. Solid Snake hasn't seen him, and Pure is just cornered, isolated by himself. Anime Man coming in here. O-Played takes out Solid Snake, but gets taken out by a combination of Anime Man and Jaeger. Nice attempt by O-Played. Good job, you know, working the sight lines. You guys should play that back and look at it again, because he realized Solid Snake did not see him, and that he was kind of behind the combo and just isolated Pure because nobody was watching Pure. So good work from him, noble attempt, and he had some help coming in, but just that constant pressure from Complexity couldn't stand up to it. Jump up from Valley here by one of the Solis for Complexity. Solid Snake going down early for him though. And here's Seagull, comes out, finishes off Carnage, who was already, must have been pretty lit up. Running with the Scout. Scout takes the health pack though. Probably would have been nice to leave that for Seagull, especially since the Scout went back to the medic, but there's Complexity on Grey Bridge. A little bit of pressure coming in on them. Both teams have Uber. Nobody's used it. Scout in the house. Yeah, Pokey gets taken down, but Seagull's still in there, pressuring. And then it looks like the Uber was popped. They're pressuring Seagull, but Anime Man chases him down. Seagull whips out the equalizer and takes him out. Nice work there. Dummy getting on the point lane. Some stickies around to blast anybody off who comes after him. Back cap in the process though, and Dummy's going to fall back. And O-Play getting Relic. But Blight having to pull back. Let's see if they can get back in though, because there's only 3 up for Complexity. Meanwhile, Blight's got 5. Looks like they're all together as well. Complexity hears them coming, backing up on Grey Bridge. A lot of pressure, but nobody going down yet. They're pretty full health. Jaeger changes his mind and ends up attacking Spire, but he gets out of there, gets the big health in the base, and is getting some heals. So pushing back out. Here's Solid Snake from behind, coming out of the base. Sticky jumping up, throws some sticks out there, but Blight did capture the Spire, and actually both Scouts coming down. Solid Snake hitting them with an air sticky, and one of them actually dying to the rocket and the other one falling to their death. You should check that out again and replay as well. Big flying motion by Jaeger there, but he actually survived. 17 health. Almost cratered to his death.
Time has been added.
More pressure from Complexity here. They got charged, but so does Blight. Scout coming in, might Uber him. Yes, here it is. See, good use of forcing the other team to pop. Now they're coming back and jumping in with their Solis. Just trying to use that charge up before they pressure. Solid Snake getting taken out by a nice pipe by Dummy. And Blight still staying strong here on the point. Got all their heavy classes up, just missing their Scouts. Seagull way lit up, but Medic getting to him. Unfortunately, a rocket to Anime Man actually blows up in his face and takes out Seagull. It looks like Pokey reached around the closet and took him out with that scattergun. Got teams moving in on Spire here.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Uber charges are pretty close to even. Dummy taking a good amount of damage, having to fall back a little bit. Not really enough presence around the Spire to solidify this capture. I'm not really sure what Blight was afraid of, although I guess afraid of Complexity is the answer. At least to me, it seems like they could have stayed around that Spire and goaded Complexity into a battle. Nice jump out by Seagull. Gets really good damage on Pure, but Pure keeps his calm. 11 health. That was a bold move of him to hold that Uber, and maybe that's what Blight was trying to do, trying to entice Complexity to come forward and then jump on him with Seagull and force an Uber. Almost worked, but Pure, taking a risk there. Here comes the Uber from Complexity now. Blight popping theirs as well. A lot of switching around on Complexity's side though, so this is going to fade first. And Pure actually gets completely left alone. I believe all 3 heavies went in 3 different directions. And Pure still isolated by himself, still alive right now, but Dummy takes him out as he sneaks away. Solid Snake doing some work for Complexity though. Getting 2 kills before he gets taken out. Anime Man comes up, cleans up some trash, takes out O-Play before he falls back himself. Or, excuse me, comes back in and gets killed. But maybe should have gone back to resupply. 4 out for Complexity now. Same numbers for Blight. I think they should be pushing in with this. It looks like they want to heal up Dummy, and they're a little too far back, so maybe they're going to be chilling again. As if you can't get that attack going right away, then you don't want to step into a bad situation.